let's study one good 6 meeting rule by Jeff Bezos. And do you know Jeff Bezos, right? He is the owner and leader of Amazon. Let's see. So, usually, when you become an executive or when you're at the start of your career or when you get into the manager role for the first time, you think that how these big people are managing their time, so many people to meet every day, ये अपने आप को कैसे manage करते होंगे, right? So, चलो, let's break it down in a Bezos way. A founder and visionary leader of Amazon who builds almost 1.3 trillion of company. तो सोचिए उसको कितने लोगों को मिलना पड़ता होगा, राइट? सो उसके कुछ 6 मीटिंग रूल्स है, ये मैं आज आपको कहूंगा, बताऊंगा. और वन रूल फ्रॉम माय एंड व्हिच इज सो फार मेरे लिए काफी ज्यादा फायदेमंद हुआ. I hope you agree with me that most meetings are boring, endless, useless. Sometimes you feel that why I'm here. Okay. But Jeff Bezos cracked the code. He managed the 6 rules that made Amazon unstoppable and made about a 1.5 trillion of empire. So let's break it down. उसका फर्स्ट रूल सेज 2 पिज्जा रूल. सुनने में बहुत फनी लगता है, राइट? बट इसको इस तरीके से देखते हैं. So 2 pizza rule is nothing but what Amazon or what Bezos says that the meeting should be held only between the people who can consume 2 pizzas, okay, with a one of portion. So most of the time 8 to 10 people are more than enough for a one meeting. वो हमेशा बोलते हैं ना कि too many chefs will spoil the sauce, बस ऐसा ही कुछ. So Jeff Bezos क्या कहते हैं कि about 8 to 10 people ही एक मीटिंग में रखो, उससे ज़्यादा नहीं. Ideally, you should have a direct reportees also, not more than 10 people, okay? Because उससे ज़्यादा हो गए ना तो आप actually किसी को टाइम नहीं दे पाते हो. So ये बहुत ही ज़्यादा crucial है. So how the 10 number have come for the reportees as well? Approximately two managers or 2 reporters in a day where you can meet and you can address their problem or you can give the approval wherever it is necessary. That's why 10 people. जब कम रहेंगे तो बहुत ही अच्छा है. मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम लोगों को लगता है कि मैं 50 लोगों की टीम हैंडल करता हूँ, मैं 100 लोगों की टीम हैंडल करता हूँ, दैट इज गुड. नो, इट इज नॉट गुड. दैट मीन्स you are somewhere doing some mistake, right? Because in your team, a lot of people are suffering because of this strategy. Trust me. Even the MIT study has also said that the small groups, which is less than 10 people, makes decision 25% faster than the large group, right? So obviously, everyone will put their perception, thoughts, etc. So a lot of discussions will happen. A lot of energy will go down to make one decision. Then the second comes. Second point says no PowerPoint. So Jeff Bezos has actually banned the PowerPoint from 2004. So he says, don't waste your time in making PowerPoint. Then you will come, then you will present, and you will actually waste the other people time. So instead of that, make agenda, give it to everyone, and let them read. So the narrative memos improve clarity and expose weak things. So that is his strategy. But personally, I feel that I'm a little skeptical about this point. I think this rule can change case to case basis. कभी कभार PowerPoint or presentations are equally necessary when it comes to giving some thoughts, giving some ideas, showing numbers, etc. So कभी कभार PowerPoint is necessary, yes, but sometimes PowerPoint is not necessary. Just an agenda or just a memo is fine. So this was the second rule, which says that no PowerPoint. Third rule says that start with silence. I personally feel that I think this is the most powerful rule and everybody should apply this. Trust me, this is the most powerful rule. 15 to 20 minutes, you just read what is there on the agenda. So 15-20 minutes of silent memo reading will actually give you the time to think and to give your ideas or to structure your ideas or you structure your thoughts in a way that it will save a lot of people time. So this is a good thing. Even the Harvard Business Review says silent reading boosts comprehension by 64% compared to presentation only format. So presentation only format में थोड़ा सा obviously only one person will talk, others will only listen. Also, it helps introverts. Trust me, guys, introverts have most of the good ideas. But what happens that in the presentation or it just comes from without structural thoughts, actually extrovert dominant कर देते हैं introverts को. और जो अच्छे ideas है ना, तो as a business owner, we actually miss those ideas. Then other point एक्चुअली ये जो पॉइंट है ना, ये बहुत सारे लोग मिस करते हैं, ट्रस्ट में बहुत सारे ओनर्स मिस करते हैं। मैंने बहुत सारे कंपनीज में काम किया है एज एजेंसी, ऑल्सो आई मीट विद लॉट ऑफ क्लाइंट्स। तो प्रॉब्लम क्या होता है ना, एम्प्लॉय जो होता है ना, वो बॉस को खुश करने के लिए काम करता है। बॉस जो होता है ना, वो उसके मतलब बॉस या ओनर जो होता है ना, उसके किसी और ही ऑरा में होता है। तो वो मतलब कहता है हाँ ये तो मेरे को करना चाहिए बिकॉज ये मेरे को अच्छा मिलेगा, या फिर ये मुझे नहीं करना चाहिए बिकॉज इसने बोला था। नो, बट trust me, this fourth point says that empty a chair for a customer. So most of the time we forget that there is a important stakeholder called customer. So most of the businessmen forget that about all the important stakeholder, which is customer. Since he have no representation in the meeting, तो कस्टमर को आके आपकी मीटिंग में बैठने वाले नहीं है, so there is no representation, right? So Jeff Bezos says that keep one chair empty because the customer is sitting there, and he should also have the say for the every decision. So, for example, Amazon's mission is Earth most customer-centric company. So he have inculcated this thought into the meeting as well. अगर मेरा मिशन है कि मुझे सबसे बढ़िया कस्टमर कंपनी बनना है, so obviously my first or important stakeholder is customer. How can I forget it? So keep the chair empty. And one more step ahead. Actually, what you should do is, जो आपकी 10 या 8 people की जो टीम है, उसमें से हर एक जन, everybody should step into the shoe of a customer and then start thinking. For example, if he's an engineer, if he's a marketing guy, if he's your HR, if he's a finance, no, everyone is first as a customer. So first you should step into the shoes of a customer and think. Then only your business will be profitable. Otherwise, your business will be not profitable. Then the fifth point comes, which is encourage disagreement, then commit. Okay, इसमें क्या है ना कि I also always says that it's good if you are fighting and disagree on certain things. Trust me, you should have a disagreement. You should never have a people who will say yes to everything and no to everything. Okay, so you should have a disagreement, but structural disagreement. A fight is always good. So उसमें भी ऐसा नहीं है कि मुझे बस ये मतलब lot of time creative में होता है. Creative में क्या होता है कि लोग बोलते हैं अच्छा ये तो मुझे ना हरा रंग पसंद नहीं है. But it's a perception, right? If let's say if pink is not good for me, this yellow is not good for me. But this is all perception. You cannot say that कि मुझे अगर ये चीज पसंद नहीं है तो क्यों नहीं है, इसका रीजन दो, स्ट्रक्चर को बनाओ और स्ट्रक्चरल डिसएग्रीमेंट के साथ फाइट करो. Then only your brainstorm session will happen and new ideas will come out. But I will always say that you should have one referee जिसको आप हमेशा अध्ययन करोगे. जैसे क्रिकेट में होता है, अगर अंपायर ने आउट दे दिया तो आउट है. हाँ, वहां पर जैसे होता है धोनी रिव्यू सिस्टम, राइट? रिव्यू के बाद भी अगर थर्ड अंपायर आउट देता है तो आउट ही होता है. बैट्समैन हैव टू गो बैक टू द पवेलियन, राइट? So similarly, always keep one referee. Most of the time, he should be a top management guy, CEO, CMO, owner, founder, etc. So his decision is final. But before he also take the decision, he need to listen to all these structural thoughts so that he will be able to, or he will be in a better position to take the decision. Sixth point is end with the ownership. So in my organization structure, I say FPR. So this FPR is called first person responsible. So he is responsible for that particular task. I can understand there will be a little dependency on that task, but वो उसका baby है. As well that, whatever task you are performing, though there will be a lot of interdependencies or maybe a departmental issues or whatever it is, but it is your baby. So you are the only responsible person for that. So you are the FPR, that is first person responsible. Then, like I said, I will give you one last bonus point, which is a stand-up meeting. Personally, I have started this in my companies, and trust me, it have a very good feedback. और उससे क्या होता है ना, काफी ज्यादा टाइम बचता है. Yes, when you start this session, it might happen that this stand-up meeting आधा घंटा, पौना घंटा, 1 घंटा चले. But trust me, your objective should be कि वो stand-up meeting 10 मिनट में खत्म हो जाए. So stand-up meeting का मीनिंग ही यही है कि stand up and do the meeting. So even the मतलब जब मैं वो मीटिंग हेल्ड करता था, तभी I also used to stand. So before your legs get a little bit uncomfortable, before that, actually your meeting should be ended. That's what it is, stand-up meeting. तो स्टैंड अप मीटिंग में एक्चुअली सब लोग स्टैंड करते हैं और बातें करना चालू करते हैं. सो विद इन 10 minutes एक्चुअली यू शुड कंप्लीट योर स्टैंड अप मीटिंग. सो एवरी डे मॉर्निंग यू शुड स्टार्ट दिस स्टैंड अप मीटिंग. आप हर एक बंदे को सिर्फ 2-2 मिनट ही दो, उसके इश्यूज सुनो, वो रिजॉल्व मत करो वो मीटिंग में. बस हाँ, ये इश्यूज है, ठीक है, तो आज के दिन में या कल के दिन में या परसों के दिन में हम लोग ये डेट पे ये टाइम पे रिजॉल्व करते हैं. ट्रस्ट मी, दिस विल वर्क रियली ऑसम. आप हर एक इश्यूज को टाइम दे दो, हर एक इश्यूज को बैठने के लिए एक डेडिकेटेड टाइम, डेडिकेटेड प्लेस, डेडिकेटेड पीपल दे दो, तो वो इश्यूज फास्ट रिजॉल्व होते हैं कंपेयर टू आप वीक में एक बार 2 या 4 घंटे की मीटिंग लोगे. इट विल नॉट हैपन लाइक दैट. But yes, trust me, stand-up meeting should be stand-up meeting. It cannot be go for a 1 hour or 2 hour. Stand-up meeting is just come, read your agenda. I mean, give just like updates, right? Even you as a founder, owner, manager, CEO, CMO, if you are leading the team also, then also you should also give the updates. So I also used to give my updates and what is happening from my end, what all approvals was needed from my bosses so that I'm able to take it or not. अच्छा, तो मेरी आज ये मीटिंग होगी उनके साथ, तो उसमें मैं ये बात करूंगा, एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा. सो दैट्स व्हाई द स्टैंड अप मीटिंग इज गुड. सो दिस वाज द 7th rule from my side. But yes, trust me, this 6 rules turned Amazon from a garage bookstore to a 1.5 trillion empire. So maybe it's time we stop doing meeting the wrong way and start doing them with like a Bezos way.